The Town of No Name is a game by Delta 4 Interactive released in 1992 for the Commodore CDTV and for MS-DOS the next year. The game would receive mostly negative reviews for its entertainingly poor quality, which would eventually lead it to become popular online.
Evil App's littlest brother, you killed him, senor, so I'm gonna kill you.
Alright boys, take 10 paces up the street, then turn and shoot.
Okay.
Caramba, that really hurt. Oh, I've got to fall over now, so bye.
With many considering it one of the first examples of a joke game. In this video, I won't be going over the game itself since other people have already done so, but rather some unused content that was left over in the game's files. First off, there's an unfinished language selection screen which can be accessed by replacing some files, though only choosing English works and it just sends you to the title screen. Adding on these localized versions of the game's screens in 5 other languages. Next are some unused animations. There's this animation found in the tutorial files, which was probably going to serve the same purpose as this one of the old timer. Next are several animations of the main antagonist Evil Ebb popping up from behind different buildings and shooting. These were probably going to be used when fighting him, though in the final game he just shows up in front of the jail. There's a version of the Where Now screen with numbers instead of buttons, which was probably replaced to make it more obvious where you're supposed to click. Next is this animation of the priest talking in front of some of the game's other characters, and judging by the file name this probably would have been used when the player dies or makes a mistake. Next are these animations that would have been used in the shop, implying that there are going to be more items available, and that you could only go there a certain amount of times in a playthrough. Finally, there's these 2 animations that would have been used in the opening credits. For unused images, there's this placeholder image saying Tester, along with some images intended for the making of section of the game. Next is these 3 images likely intended as promotion for Chaos in Andromeda, as seen in the special mystery option. The 3rd image confirms this as it's taken from the CDTV version of that game. Next is the logo for Doom, or the Developer's Universal Non-Programming Environment, which might be what was used to make the Town of No Name. Finally, this unused version of the Meanwhile screen, appearing on a sign instead of the Back to the Future font seen in the final game. For the unused audio are these songs by The Jester. Next are these sound effects. And these low quality takes of some of the game's dialogue. I won't play all of them, but it's weird to think that this game's voice acting could have been even worse than what we ended up with.
Were you born stupid, or did you have to learn to play this bad?
You born stupid, or did you have to learn to play this bad?
The ghost with no name says, press button A to begin again, boy.
The ghost with no name says, press button A to begin again, boy.
Hey, look, there's Wild Card Willie McBee here to play cards with you.
Hey look, there's Wild Card Willie McBee. He'll play cards with you.
You missed me.
You missed me.
Ow, that really hurt. Anyhow, I gotta fall over now, so I'll say goodbye.
Caramba, that really hurt. Oh, I've got to fall over now, so bye.
Alright, here's the queen. I'll slide these cards around when I stop. You select the card you think is queen.
Alright, here is the queen. I'll slide these cards around, and when I stop, you select the card that you think is the queen. Here it goes.
Nobody beats me and nobody cheats me, and you've been trying to do both. Let's settle this now out on the street.
Nobody beats me and nobody cheats me. And you've been trying to do both. Let's settle this now, out in the street.
Also some dialogue probably recorded closer to the game's release, with the one file referencing a status mechanic that didn't go anywhere.
This will tell you how badly you are doing and offer you the option of quitting, but don't let this get to you. This will tell you how badly you are doing and offer you the option of quitting, but don't let this get to you. Guanaco. Guanaco. Yes, I said Guanaco, didn't I? Like the Prince of... Now, do you want me to say just... Do you want this word who or just Edward Muybridge?
I want who, yeah.
Hello, now, look here. As you've just seen, the on-screen pointer is operated with your CDTV remote controller, using the cursor keys to move and button A to select things.
Here we go again. Another happy customer.
Town with No Name is a comedy spaghetti western with a difference. You are the hero. Can you face the evil band of outlaws, or will you die laughing?
Finally, not unused content, but the CDTV version of the game has different audio to the DOS version, but only in 2 instances, in the opening cutscene and in the scene of the saloon prostitute.
Yeah, come on, baby. Come on. Yeah.
I don't know how to end off this video, so...
Do shut up!